Hey, everybody out there in Diablo 4 land, Odin God logging on. What's happening, guys? It's Diablo 4 time once again. Freaking awesome. Talk just a little bit about the changes before we get started. I'm absolutely loving what we can do with our items. But, guys, if you remember back, some of the affixes and stuff that we're getting, we already had on our items. But, of course, it was harder to get everything just the way you wanted it to be, and this way we can actually target that a lot easier than we used to be able to do. Used to you'd have damage on Tuesday. You didn't know what that item was going to have on it and all that stuff. Anyway, let's go into the game here. I'll kind of show you guys what I've been doing the last couple of days. But yeah, man, the changes, I'm really liking it. I like how smooth now that you can level, and your items are kind of help you out with your build, because in this game we don't have sets. It ain't like D3 when you first start out. Okay, do these certain things and you get these sets and everything. So now we kind of do, but it's more toward this build or that build. But I noticed when I was going through the game, I kind of had 3 different builds that was kind of getting given to me. Okay. So that was really cool. If you want my personal opinion on sets, I hope they never come. I hope we never get them. Because when you're dealing with sets, you're dealing with prefixes and stuff like that. That set, that skill that set gives, obviously has to be your build. And what does that do, guys? That takes out build diversity. We have none. Whatever the set does, that's all you get. So I love that. I love the way they did not do that to us, trapping us into a set. Now, it wouldn't be bad if the sets had uniques, and the uniques would go with whatever set you had. Maybe adding 2 whatever the unique would be in such a way, they'd have to really look at it. But you could make the set, like I was saying, let's say polarized, for instance. If the set had whatever the unique was, the set would kind of go with it. You know what I'm saying? It's complicated. I don't really want to waste too much time on that. That's another video. I've been kind of thinking about that on another video. I want to kind of say how I think sets should go with unique items and stuff. Don't make the set so much dominate, like you have a set of strength, you have a set of dex, you have a set of this, and then together it really amplifies those stats. And so then when you add your uniques, it just goes right with your stats, or right with your build. What you're trying to do is kind of what I'm saying. But I'm going to make a video on that, break that down a little bit, and I'll kind of try to explain what I'm talking about to you guys on that right there, okay? I've only kept a few items just to take a little note of. I thought this was pretty cool. None of these are in-game or nothing like that, but I just thought they were cool in case I do want to bring someone else through. I'll have a little bit of stuff. So I'll just kind of show you. Because I don't know what all I'm going to make or build or whatever. Look at that, 43. Level 43. I was so surprised and happy when I got it. It was amazing. Anyway, that's just kind of some of the stuff, I wish that I would have kept some of the low level stuff I have, but I just wasn't thinking then. Okay, let's see. Let me show you my build. Whoops. Now, there is, guys, man, you can go to whatever, thing you want to do, and get your builds and stuff like that off of those sites and everything. There's, like I said, there's so much diversity, so everybody's gonna do what they want to do. But this is what I did, okay? Now, like I said, there's all kinds of different stuff, but this is what I did. All right, 111 came down here, grabbed this because it when I shoot it, it pulls the monsters in, plus gives my minions damage. It's really good. Okay. As you can see, just read it and you can kind of see what it does. Okay, and then I'm sort of going with a corpse explosion type summoner build. So I grabbed this. Of course, I grabbed, I maxed this out as many as I could get because I am, like I said, I'm slash summoning slash corpse explosion. So got these because all this, and this go together. Okay. This is, if you got enough movement speed and you don't need this, you're probably okay. And my wife's taking a bath, so that sound is that. I'm sorry, you guys, that she's doing that. I told her to be quiet while I was making the video, but obviously she didn't listen to me. So, what woman does. Anyway, so I maxed out this one, got a little bit in both of these. Kind of had to stop right there, though. I went ahead and got Army of the Dead, as you'll see, some of my items to go with Army of the Dead, which is great. I don't feel these two are worth getting anymore, guys. They're just not, because if your minions are getting whatever you have, then these are irrelevant. Okay, I hope that they get in here and give us something else here. Okay, maybe I don't know if they get everything we get. What could they give us? What could they do? An additional mage, an additional warrior would be nice. That'd work. Or maybe another golem. You know, something crazy. Something that's, you know. This is really good too. I could have went with either one of these, but since my items kind of went with Army of the Dead, I just went with Army of the Dead. That's what I had. Now I can go here and have the corpse explosion be the main thing if I wanted to, but I'm not that. I'm more of a summoner, so I just went ahead and went with the attack speed. Okay. Okay, Paragon level. This is what I've come up with so far on the Paragon. I'll back up here. And we're just going to do a quick thing because, guys, I'm not going to leave it like this. This is just going through the game, considering the gear that I have and kind of putting the points where I need to go. When I'm in game and I'm done, this will be done completely over. Who knows which glyphs I'll use? Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But this is just getting me started. So first glyph was Warrior. Might not be the best starter, but hey, that's what I had. So that's what I used. I just kind of filled in, you know, around here. I had all this filled in when I first started to get as much as I could get. But then, you know, you can't just stay like that. You gotta get what works for what you're doing. So and then I went up here and grabbed. Where's it at? All right, that one. And we got the glyph. This is Dead Razor. Okay, works pretty good. And I just tried to fill in what I could. As you can see, it bonuses your minion stuff, so it's great. But like I said, all of this is subject to change. Absolutely, this will not be my in-game Paragon. No way. I know it ain't good enough. I know, but for now, it was working. I'm killing stuff good. Yeah, that's okay. Okay, and I'm just starting to come up and I'm gonna get this. Okay. And then, of course, I'm going to put here, and then I will go with... What did I choose? I don't remember what I chose. Anyway, it's irrelevant, because like I said, everything is probably going to be redone anyway. Alright, so there we go. Alright, guys, let's see it in action. Where's the portal out? I'm lost. Ah, there it is. But I'm extremely impressed how strong the Summoner Necro is now. I'm actually pretty happy about it. Feels good. We'll go with a... Yeah, I've been doing Helltide so much, guys. You know what? Is there Helltide going on? Okay. Let's just do that. We'll do Helltide. I was going to do a map, but you know what? Might as well do what I've been doing to kind of show you guys. Now, of course, when I reach level 100, then I'm going to start doing a lot of map stuff, you know. So, it's just getting there, you know what I mean? So, I'll be glad when she's done with that water, man. That's really messing up my video. But I'm not going to restart my video, guys. It'll be over with in a minute. Sorry about that, if you can't hear it. Just told her, please be quiet while I'm making the video. I just don't think that she realizes, you know. She doesn't realize that she made a bunch of noise, but anyway. There it is, it's stopped. Okay, let me check, before we get started, we back up. Let me check the sound of my game. Yeah. Because, we all know how the game sounds. Okay. Yeah, it's just a typical summoning build, you know. Nothing. It's just plain right now, you know. And like I said, I don't really know where I'm going with it. But I do know I've made a lot of Necros already in this game, and with them being souped up super strong like they are, you know, once I play with it a little more and kind of see what its weakness is, you know, what is the actual weakness of the Necromancer Summoner? Probably me. You know, I probably need to delve more into like defense and all of that, I'm sure, because right now I can't get one-shotted. And I don't like that. I don't like getting one-shot. I did sort of build it in such a way where I wouldn't get one-shotted, but it can happen. It has happened. So it's not foolproof for sure. But it's a work in progress. And these elixirs, man, get them. I should have tapped one before I got in here. Looks like we got a super guy on us here. Where is he?
I'm not ready.
Getting quick while I can't move. Well, he wasn't as strong as I thought he would be. I am getting stronger, though. That's probably part of what it is. I was fighting that same guy and he killed me earlier. Way earlier. Like this morning. But the leveling process feels really good. Like I said, I really like the way that they've done the way, you know, the smoothness of going to level 100. It's nice and smooth. You don't feel extremely weak. Even when I first started, the summonings felt good, man. They were killing stuff. It was a great experience. You know, I wasn't sitting there waiting and 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 waiting for something to die. Just it was boom, 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 dead. Boom, 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 dead. Just like that. I was like, yeah, here we go. You know, it was nice, really nice. I hope that the video is not too loud, guys. I turned it. You see me? I turned it down to almost nothing. Got 40 minutes to go. I'm not going to do the whole thing, guys. I'm just kind of showing you the strength of it, where I am. You know, I'm in level 4. I'm 78. As you can see, though, it's going really good. $270. It's a good map. Oh, here we go. Now this girl here that pops out of this thing eventually, she's the one that one-shotted me. I think I've been one-shotted by nothing but her so far. Yeah, I've only been one-shotted by her. And more than once. Yeah, she hits hard, man. You know, when you're first starting, I'm sure after you get going and you get your gear, she'll be a complete pushover, but as it is right now, though, when you first start, she's a handful. And I got here at like level 54. So when I first come in here, man, I got tore up. Put it that way. And if other people wouldn't have been with me, there ain't no way I could have been able to do it by myself. Not when I first got here, I couldn't. Got blaster with all the hit power I got. Oh, I was trying to keep my mouse on the boss's life, but it fell off, so I don't even know how bad we damaged her. A little bit. Got a couple other guys in here too. I don't know what level they are. You can always tell when you got a nice strong team because she goes down right off the bat. But she didn't, so that tells me that they're weak. Whoa. Yeah, watch out for that right there, boy. It's the little explosions on the ground is what one-shot, well, used to one-shot me. That, right there. Boy, that'll get you. You gotta get out of that as soon as you see it. Where'd she go? I'm just about ready to hit her hard again. My golem's actually starting to do a pretty significant amount of damage, so that's starting to really kick in some good damage. And remember, guys, if you make a summoner necro, whatever you do, think about the golem because that's your boss killer. Okay? The other ones can take her down too, but it's like bam 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 bam. You know, he's like when you get him high enough, he's like boom boom boom. She's gone, just like that. Sorry about all the boom boom bangs, but I don't know how else to say it to you. But yeah. And the XP is really good, especially when you get your. Hope I don't get killed showing you this. I've already gotten 2 of these done. Hasn't really been my main focus or nothing. Whoops. Once you get this done, your XP is extremely good, and then your glyph XP too. I knocked both of these out right off the bat because, you know, what are you doing? That's what you're doing. So I could open it. I got 16 of them, but I don't really. I'm just kind of showing you guys. All right. I'm lagging too, which is not fun. Probably because I'm recording. Anyway, guys, man, I'm going to be making some good stuff. I just wanted to let you know I'm back on D4. I'm going to, when I get this build perfected, we're going to do a long video on it so I can kind of detail show you and why I done what I done. To kind of go into some gameplay and show you what my build and the specifics of it in action and why I did what I did. You know what I'm saying? So you can get a in-depth look at, you know, at least what I've done. I don't like copying other people's builds. I come up with stuff myself. But if I see a build like Ball Lightning, for instance, that build was off the hook. I could not make it. I made it. I had to. It was too good. When something like that happens, I'll go ahead and copy then. You know, if it's extremely good and I can see that it's going to make me a lot of mats, it's going to be really good for me, I'll go ahead and do it, you know. But just playing the game and trying to create something yourself, that's what I consider fun. Okay, and I'm not saying copy my build, get some ideals off of it. Experiment, make your own build work, you know what I mean? And that's kind of what I do. If I'm going to look at other people's builds, I just kind of take this ideal and that ideal and this ideal, and then I'll try to implement them into something else that I at least partfully, you know, create. So, alright guys, man, we'll catch you in the next video. Hit that bell button, and if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. 90% of the people that look at my videos are not subscribed. I've got videos with over 2,000 views, and off those videos, I think I got 1 or 2 subscribers. So, hey guys, if you like what you're looking at, don't mind hitting that subscribe button, because I sure won't mind you doing it. Alright guys, I appreciate all of you that are my subscribers, and like I said, you keep an eye out, and we'll show another video real soon, man. Alright, hasta.